Welcome to another edition of the Coach Godwin Basketball Training Show. I'm your host, Coach Karan Godwin, all-time leading scorer at the University of North Florida. Also author of their great new book, Everyone Hates a Ball Hog, but They All Love a Score. Pick up your copy at jumpstarthoops.com. Today we have another email question. I've been getting some great questions of kids all around the world. We have a kid from Australia. Chris says he hates playing the center position. He's only 6'4", but he's one of the taller players on his team. So his coach feels like it's his job, being one of the taller players, to go down there and do some of the dirty work. He'd rather play small forward or guard, but like I said before, his coach wants him playing down low. So he needs some insight. He's also has some nagging knee problems because he's growing very, very fast. And he's asking Coach Godwin what it is that he needs to do to get his game to the next level and get out there and start playing some of the guard position. Well, Chris, I'll tell you this. For all you other kids and coaches out there that have any questions, it's Coach Godwin at jumpstart33.com. That's Coach Godwin at jumpstart33.com. I would say that you can't always control coaches. Coaches are, you have a group of kids, and the taller ones usually have to go to the post. But what you can control is your skill set. I mean, look at guys like Lamar Odom. Here you have a 6'10" basketball player that can play any position on the floor 1 to 5. And this is because when he was a younger guy, 15, 16 years old, and he was a little bit shorter, he worked on his ball handling and his shooting. So when he became 6'10", he wasn't just delegated to the post. He was a guy that can handle the ball, and he can also shoot the ball. Look at guys like Magic Johnson, 6'9" point guard. Look at Dirk Nowitzki. So it's not so much the coach putting you on the floor and say playing the 5. It's your skill set. Because if you can handle the ball, best believe the coach has no problem with a guy that can rebound the basketball, all right, dribble the ball down floor, and be able to pass it to another guy that's open or even score and finish. So one of the things you have to do, kids out there, if you're playing out of position, you have to go ahead and develop that skill set. All right, if they got you down in the post, but you feel like you can play the guard position, well, obviously you have to be able to shoot the ball if you want to be out there. So go ahead and work on your jump shot, work on your 15-foot jump shot, work on your 25-foot jump shot, work on that three-point shot. Also, ball handling is key. I can't say it enough. If you're a great ball handler, there's always room for a coach to put you on the floor. So even though you're playing the 5 and you're a guy that's setting screens and basically getting rebounds, well, here's your opportunity to get a rebound and bring the ball down court. I mean, every coach would love for a guy or love to have what they call a point forward nowadays. And that's that guy that, he does stick the big guy down low, but as soon as you get that rebound, he can either kick it out to your point guard or he can bring it up himself and get you into the offense. So Chris from Australia, my advice to you was to go out there and work on your ball handling, number one, and work on shooting the ball. If you can knock down that outside shot, even though you're playing the 5 position, the coach can throw in some plays for you that can get you open on the outside and maybe give you the opportunity to shoot from the outside. There's plenty of different sets and offense that a coach can put in, but you have to show them your skill set. You can't just say because I'm 6'4", I shouldn't be playing the post. That's short for the post, but on your team, if you're the tallest guy, I mean, just by default, you're going to be the guy that goes down there. But it's up to you to show your coach through different types of drills, through going out there and practicing and being able to bring the ball up the court, that you're a guard. You're actually a guard at heart, but you can go down there and do the dirty work. Magic Johnson had to play the 5 a lot of times. He was a point forward. He would stick the opposing team center, and then he'd get the ball and bring it up court. Me being a coach, I had problems with a couple of kids like that. I coach on the high school level and the college level, and I can tell you it's a problem when you have a guy that's 6'5" or 6'6", and he can play the point guard position because he can always switch on our big man on defense, and when he got the ball, he'd be sticking one of our big guys on defense, but when he got the ball on offense, one of our big guys was sticking him, so he's able to take advantage of that. As far as the knee problems goes, that's a problem that a lot of kids have, especially in basketball. When you grow fast, you get the odds good. Your knees, you got to ice them a lot. and you kind of have to weather that storm. But there are things you can do. Ball handling isn't a real high impact type of activity. I mean, you get that basketball, you should be dribbling up and down court, doing different drills, like you see on my Fundamentals of Ball Handling DVD, jumpstarthoops.com. I had different chair drills that you can do, dribbling with two balls. I'm going ahead and actually practicing. One of the things that I see a lot of guys doing is they'll go look for pickup games where guys may not be on their level, but what it does is it gives them the opportunity to play a position that they normally wouldn't play. So if you're a big guy, but you're playing with guys that aren't on your level, they don't mind you playing the point guard position. And that's when you get your practice in, you get used to bringing the ball up the floor, and you get used to doing some of the things that you want to do. Playing out of position is not easy, but I tell you what, every coach loves a guy that can handle the ball and can shoot the ball. If you can do those things, there's going to be some opportunity for you to spread the defense, so to speak, and get yourself in position to score points for your team. So never give up. Chris, Australia, great question. I know there's kids all around the country that are playing out of position, and they feel like the coach won't give them the opportunity. Don't look at the coach. Don't ever look at the coach. Work on yourself. Everything's not always going to be right, especially with coaches goes. You got different types of coaches, had different types of philosophies. The only thing you can control is your skill set. So make sure that you're building on your skill set, and make sure that you're taking your game to that next level by working on that ball handling and working on that dribbling. Because when you have that, even though you're playing the 5 position, you bring up the ball a couple of times and you're able to pass, and especially run a break. If you can run a break, oh, man, I mean, you just changed the game. So, Chris, great email. You guys out there continue to send the good emails. And today was on playing out of position. Hit me up with an email, Coach Godwin at jumpstart33.com. That's Coach Godwin at jumpstart33.com. Don't forget to get that book. Selling very, very well. Great reviews from the Hoop Doctors. Play the Right Way. Steve Fenimore, and just a lot of guys out there that believe in the book. And if you get that book, you will never look at basketball the same way. I promise you.